So good morning, or good afternoon, I don't know what time we have now. So I will start my presentation introducing IRENA. Yes, I am also from Brazil, and I am working there in biofuels, with biofuels tech transfer. But first I will present IRENA, and then I will discuss a little bit about biofuels tech transfer for Africa. So IRENA is a renewable, international renewable agency. We have, it was founded in 2009 in Bonn, but it is headquartered in Abu Dhabi. Here in Bonn we have only the IITC, that's the Innovation Technology Center. We have around 150 countries members, 84 ratified members. And we are working in 6 renewable energy sources. Yes, biomass, geothermal, hydro, ocean, solar, and wind. So that means large hydro for us is renewable, but of course with a sustainability criteria. And also biofuels is for us renewable, but with sustainability criteria. So just to our director is Adnan Ali. He is staying in Abu Dhabi. He gets Abu Dhabi, and Dolph Dillon, he is the director of IITC, and he is based in Bonn. So that is our membership. So we have almost all Africa countries in IRENA. Yes, it's missing Brazil, but I hope it's coming soon. And China also. So regarding its structure, we have a meeting of all members once a year. This is the council that's rotating members twice a year. We have 3 directors that 2 is based in Abu Dhabi and 1 here in Bonn. IITC is here in Bonn. And the other one is Technology, Knowledge Management Technology Corporation, KMTC. That's Gauri. She, under this, the KMTC is also, will be implemented 3 technology centers. We don't know not yet which countries will be implemented, but it's in negotiation because IRENA has this is required by the members, the member countries, so that we don't know exactly which countries will be these technological centers. And we have also policy advisory service and capacity building that's working with finance and macroeconomic effects training information system. The work program of IRENA this year is based on Africa. So each year we have to approach our continent or to some countries. So this year the work plan is based to Africa, for Africa. And under the IITC we have 2 lines. That's a technology policy toolbox and competitiveness and market. So that we are working now on scenarios and strategies for Africa. And also island power system, we are working with a Pacific island, but it's for next year, the outcome, not this year. So we are starting to work, but we are still starting. So we have research also with patents and technology transfer, cooperation with WIPO. That's another colleague that is working on that. Technology fact sheets and roadmaps, we are working also on that for Africa, regarding all kind of technology, industry and electricity storage, desalination, heating, cooking, biomaterials, innovation policy frameworks for renewables, how we can construct this for Africa countries, and technology policy advice. Yeah, that's our technology centers that we are planning to introduce. So competitiveness in market, we are also doing a case study worldwide, try to identify the cost of renewable by country and see what are the main barriers that impact the cost on each country. Because, for example, by now in Brazil, wind energy it's really very cheap. Of course, we have market condition the last 2 years, yes, because of the 2008 crisis. But anyway, there are some regulatory and some policies that can help straightforward the renewables in other countries. So the whole of IRENA, we are guided by our membership, yes, as I said before. We have as function assist developing countries at all, accelerate provisions of objective information, help design strategies to overcome barriers to renewable deployment, consider all forms of renewable energy for all sectors, leverage work of other organizations and the private sector. So we have a dialogue function. So and then some questions that emerge that we say, so we have no prescriptive policy function. We are not a RID center. So we are also not a finance institute, and we are also not an NGO.
What
because we are international agents, multilateral institution, yes. So that's everybody asks us, so that we put now in the presentation, we answer in advance. So regarding the scenarios and the strategies for Africa, yeah, that we are starting to do. So we had in July a ministerial meeting in order to identify the readiness, dialogue, because we needed this input to our scenarios, of course, that is going to be constructed. So, so the ministerial level, of course, we have all the output that everybody knows that yes, renewables is very good. We have job creation. Africa has huge and vast renewable potential. So if you introduce the best of technologies, so then you can create robustness in the market. And one of the things that biomass use needs modernization. That is the point that I'd like to focus, because that's what we are discussing by now about tech transfer in IRENA regarding this biomass. So we are focusing mainly in sub-Saharan Africa. Yeah, so we have by now 82% that is rely on traditional use of biomass, and in the future with the population growth, so the pressure on forest and the wood will be increased. So Africa has only 5% of primary energy demand in the world, so that means needs more access for energy. Of course, that will happen in future. 74% of population still lack access to electricity. So then we have a duality, because you have you need energy access to have income generation, but you have to have income generation to pay to the energy services, to affordable energy services. So how then you can work with these two ways, yeah, and promote the both. So that will, I think bioenergy should be seen as a part of the solution of the African needs, and also benefit to the economy as a whole. So all in this case, yeah. Demand for transport fuel in internal demand in Africa is projected to grow by more than 5% per year sub-Saharan African countries. That's IEA projections, yes. Of course, food production and loss of biodiversity has to be addressed, but we have to empower the government in order to construct a comprehensive regional policy in order to regulate the growing industry and the agricultural sector. That is really important.